Good morning.
This is my resume.
Okay. You are Mr. Edukundal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, tell me about yourself.
This is Edukundal Munkar. I am from Vijayawada and currently staying in Hyderabad.
Okay.
And coming to my graduation and details. I have completed my graduation in Rice Krishna Sai Prakasham Group of Institutions with a stream of ECE.
Okay.
And my technical skills are manual testing, core Java and automation testing SQL.
Okay.
And I have completed a project in my BTech. And the title of the project is a novel multi-stego image-based data hiding from grayscale method. And my strengths are perfect presentation and MS Office and a decision making.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. So, you have good knowledge on core Java, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, tell me about what is Java and what is the futures of Java?
Java is a object-oriented language and it is used for distributing applications.
Okay.
And the features of Java are simple, robust and platform independent, architecture neutral and secure and OOPS and class. These are some of the features of Java.
Okay. So, what is the difference between final, finally and finalize?
The difference between final, finalize. The final keyword can be used in before method only.
Okay.
By using this, we cannot change the methods and values in that. But finally is a default keyword. It is used in exception handling.
Okay.
And the finalize keyword is not used in programming languages.
Okay. Do you know arrays?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is the difference between arrays and collections?
The difference between arrays and collections is the major drawback in arrays are size, the limitation of size. But in collections, they are global in nature and they can access both homogeneous and heterogeneous data type elements.
Okay.
Arrays can access only homogeneous elements.
Okay. So what is the difference between do while and while?
Do while is a entry control loop and it first checks the condition of the loop. After that it executes the program. But do while loop is not like that. It first executes the statement, after that it will check the conditions.
Okay. So what is the function overriding and overloading?
The function overriding is to provide a new implementation to the function with same function name but with different signature is called function overriding.
Okay.
And function overloading is same like implementing same function name and different signatures. Function overriding and overloading is different from this.
Okay. Do you know OOPS concepts?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what are the OOPS concepts?
OOPS concepts are class, object, inheritance, data abstraction, data encapsulation, polymorphism.
Okay. So can you explain on the board?
Yes, ma'am. OOPS is nothing but a object-oriented programming language in Java, and it is also used in automation testing in Selenium also. In this we have some of the types: class, object, inheritance, data encapsulation, data abstraction and polymorphism. First, coming to class. This class is a user-defined data type. By using this class in programming language in Java, we can provide security for the code. Object is nothing but instance of class. Means the memory space in class will be created at a time of the class only.
Okay.
And the data abstraction. Data abstraction is nothing but hiding the internal functionalities and showing what the user want to see, like HTML body and some of the functionalities he can see, but he cannot see the JavaScript and backend data.
Okay.
And the polymorphism is used to define the multiple functionalities with same name and it is associated with same object name also. It's called polymorphism.
So how many types are there?
Two types.
Polymorphism.
Two types.
Okay.
Static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism.
Okay.
Static polymorphism is also called as compile time polymorphism, and dynamic polymorphism is also called as runtime polymorphism.
Okay.
The compile time polymorphism. In compile time polymorphism, there will be a problems in executing the program. For that purpose, runtime polymorphism is there. In runtime polymorphism, we are using two problems. We have function name and same signature also. Same signature. The signature means number of parameters, type of parameters, and data type of that parameter, and a series of that parameter we are having. In runtime polymorphism, we have another also.
Okay.
It's a virtual keyword. This virtual keyword can be used only in base class, means parent class, like. That's it. That's
Okay.
about it.
Okay, good. And one more thing. So, how to find duplicate strings in a string array?
To find duplicate elements in string array.
Yes. How to find duplicate strings in a string array?
Need to create a class first.
Okay.
And need to write an main method. After writing the main class name and initializing the main method, the main process will be start from here only. Need to initialize the variable and need to declare the method function name.
Okay.
Just taking, here we are doing duplicate string. Take one string. That string, represent it as a str.
Okay.
The string must be represented only in double quotes because it is a predefined function and also a class in Java. I am taking a great responsibility. Great responsibility. It is a string. We cannot directly initialize or get the values in duplicate strings.
Okay.
First we need to convert this string into character array. Character array of the string str, new character array. After converting these into character array, we are using loops.
Okay.
I am using for loop. By using this for loop, int I equal to 0 and I less than, here we are taken string, need to represent the same one, str dot length and I plus plus. The advantage of using this for loop is the conditional checking, variable initialization and incrementation and decrementation process will be done in this only.
Okay.
This first for loop will represent the length and incrementation and decrementation condition process is going as per the initialization or not. J equal to I plus 1, J less than str dot length I J plus plus.
Okay.
Next only we are using this loop. This loop will represent the converted character array. By comparing we need to compare these both strings, the character array string and the string original string, by using if conditions. Str of I will equals to str of j. Need to write the double equals to symbol. If not written, it will raise an error in systems. This is a method in compare to, in string methods. This compare to method compares both strings and gives the output of the as a one string only.
Okay.
After comparing these two strings, the string of j equal this original value will be 0. It's not completed. After comparing, there will be a loop. There will be SPLN of, we need to write the string length. The first string length will need to be initialized. After the SOP-ln of string length and duplicate array character will be given. And the loops will be closed.
Good. So next one is how to find second largest element in an array.
Second largest element in an array. The same process will be done. Need to write the class name and main method. After doing this, both initialize the array. You can write the two-dimensional array and single-dimensional array. I am taking only single-dimensional array. I am taking 10, 20, 30, 57, 89, 99 and 101. This is my array. In array, every in 10, 20, these will be assigned in a index position wise only. Like 0th index will be 10 and first index will be 20. The system will be represented in this way only.
Okay.
After initialization, you can count the array also. How many arrays are there, and you can sum the arrays also. How many duplicates are also there. Here I am taking for loop. Int I equal to 0, I less than a. Array length and I plus plus. The first for loop will represent the length and how much index and how much memory space will be allocated. The next for loop will such as how many, which is largest element. Here seeing that you can, the second largest element we need to initialize first. For initializing second largest element, we have two methods. One is temp method, and the other one is manual method. I am going to temp method. Int equal to int temp. Here the temp variable must not be empty in array. Need to give any array. I am giving a of 0. By giving this a of 0, the 10 value in temp variable. These 10 value will compare every value.
Okay.
The loop will be same as this only. Second largest means you need to check the conditions. A of I less than or maximum. Of I maximum. You can write maximum or temp. Checking this condition. If A of I greater than maximum, the 10 value is stored in maximum or you can call it as a temp variable also. That a of I maximum or 10. For storing these temp variable newly, we need to initialize another array. I am initializing that as a of j. The newly updated number of 10 will be in this, and it will check again and again. It will check with 20. If 10 is greater than 20, it will satisfy the condition, but it is not. 10 greater than 20 is not a condition. It is false condition. First, the 20 is the greater than mark. The 20 will be updated in temp variable. After that, it will check random wisely. It will choose which element is bigger and which element. If the condition is true, only it will update the statements. If the condition is false, it will come out of the loop. And finally, we need second largest element. In second largest element, we need to write in system.out.println in second largest element plus a of. In this a of, we need to write the index value. Need to see what type of order we have taken.
Okay.
If the order is ascending or descending, then only you can write. I am taken ascending order. Means small to big it will check. The conditions will be on that way. Need to give the value of that one. Here I want second largest element array means it will be 1. If a of 1 you will get the second largest element array. If you given false, it will show an error. That's
good. Then, so write a program to find the sum of all the digits in a given number.
It's sum of digits
Yes.
in a given number. Just need to same process. Class and class name we need to write, and the main method. Here I am taking int. Variable must be declared. A. This is the variable. Data type and variable name. Taking 1 to 100 numbers. 1 to 100 numbers must be taken. Here we are doing sum. Here sum must be represented int sum equal to 0. In sum there is nothing is there in this. For this purpose I am using if for loops. For loop int I equal to 0 and int I less than, I am taken here a dot length or dot length I plus plus. By writing these for loop statement, it will check the condition. If 1 less than 100, like that it will check. Every index wise position it will check.
Okay.
And at last we need to give the sum equal to the sum plus a. A of just represent e, not only a of I, a of j need to represent, and need to write the SOP of sum of digits. Sum. And checking the condition. If the condition is true, it will update again and again. After it comes to an ending, it will sum every number with that, and SOP will be written and written. The output will be there. In Java, everyone knows the output must be C Java demo and you need to do first thing is need to save the program before compiling. Need to save the program. Here we are given sum. Just save sum of Java. Sum of Java dot Java. Compile this program. You will get the output of this sum program.
Okay, very good. Please sit down. So, panel 1 is how you implemented OOPS concept in our project in automation.
The OOPS concept can be implemented in automation by in a process called framework designing.
Okay.
This framework designing is helpful in real-time world scenarios also.
Okay.
Everyone is asking her design a framework, design that framework, design a framework for login functionality.
Yes.
And these are the examples.
Okay. So, very good. So, my HR will be contact you. Okay.